Well, it looked like Dunn traveled.
Double dribble, travel.
I mean, there were like 3 violations on that one play. Kessler cutting baseline.
Well, he wouldn't have played in a back-to-back last year at this time either.
No. Now Clarkson by Caldwell Pope for a moment. Marketing on the drive. And the feed to Kessler. He's a nifty 9 of 11 from the field. He's got 19 points, 7 assists. And the Jazz right back at you.
And now you got guys talking to each other.
Horton Tucker. And a nice dish. Oh, what a Merry Christmas it would be. Inside to Kessler, and Kessler dunks it.
Well, weak side just will not come over quick enough to help.
Out of this game, they were up 10, now down by 9. Sexton fires a lob, and Walker rattles the rim. His first 2 tonight.
Horton Tucker. And off to Clarkson. Clarkson kept his pivot and found Kessler, and Utah has the lead once again.
That's the one thing about this big lineup. Sometimes they're going to have some mismatches. Clarkson misses. There's Kessler. Offensive rebound. Wouldn't go. THT the rebound.
Stop the ball.
Here comes THT with the lob for Walker Kessler.
You've got to stop the basket.
And tonight the three-point shots have gone down. 15 of 28. Oh, nice play by Craig. Playing with 5 fouls. And you see he couldn't challenge Kessler. Otherwise, he probably would have picked up the 6.
See, what are you looking for here? There's a wide open look. Walker Kessler from the clinic.
That's what I'm looking for right there. And another $50 donation from your Utah Ford stores to the Utah Food Bank. Yeah, that was the 20th turnover for the Jazz.
Inside bounce, the bucket. And right now,
first half points.
now finish up with 5 threes. Here's Colin Sexton, left hand, the pass, Olynyk, the wraparound bucket. And that is beautiful. Turnover has been the biggest issue for the Jazz. When you give away possessions and then the points that go with it, most of those are turnovers and a fast break. There's a back cut and the lob from KO to Kessler. Jazz 10-point lead trimmed down to 4. 18 paint points now. Walker picks up 2 more on that 2-hand put down. Miller makes 1 out of 2. KO. So Taylor Horton Tucker, he'll drive low inside, wraparound pass. And Walker, patient, let the traffic run by. Tied at 81. Horton Tucker, left hand, passes off to Clarkson. He'll drive paint, inside dump off, and JC finds Walker.
Clarkson lobs for Kessler. 5th assist for Jordan Clarkson.
So Wolves do not make it to the quarterfinals of the in-season tournament as Walker Kessler finishes off the lob from Kelly Olynyk. Only has to be careful. Inside, Sexton, extra pass. Kessler finishing it off with the dunk. Here's Walker Kessler. Keontae George.
Nice pass.
That was a nice pass. Soft Stifle Tower made the nice read.
You're Walker Kessler, you're going to get that call every time.
Jeremy Grant trying to become more aggressive. They shut the door. The ball's loose. Ochai, nice job on the defensive end. Walker Kessler. 3-point game. Ochai. Inside drive. Hang it up. Off the rim. Put back Kessler. Got your back.
Had a much more focused part of other teams' scouting reports. So just an entirely different situation. I wouldn't read too much into his... Kessler put back.
Well, Olynyk thought he had the Clippers defense beat. Instead, Jazz nearly turn it over. Olynyk up top for Kessler. Throws it away. Collins gets it ahead to George with numbers. The lob to Kessler on the finish. 35.6 seconds remaining.
Really filling in beautifully for Keontae, who went out early.
Pass. There you go. Kessler winds up and runs down uncontested down the baseline.
Yeah, other than a Sims dunk, it feels like it's been their 3-headed monster.
Over the top, one grab and put it down. Walker had no choice. Bucket made since the 4-minute mark of quarter number 1.
It's crazy. Only 3 unassisted buckets all game.
Here's Dunn over the top. Walker! two hands it down.
With first possession of the ball game. Horton Tucker to Sexton into the lane, lobs up top, and there is Kessler at the rim to grab the lob, jam it down, and the Jazz score on their first possession. Kessler ahead to Abaji, ahead of steam into the paint. Dunn doubled off to Kessler. Nice find on the pocket pass for a two-hand jam. Sexton looks right, goes left, lays it up there to Kessler for the two-hand jam.
That would have brought the house down. Quickly transition as Thomas misfires, and a quick outlet by Marketing. Sexton running the floor. He goes inside, denied. Kessler is there to pick it up and put it back home. Hands it off, Marketing to THT. Works to his right, paint opens, a lob, put it down. Big fella. That was a beautiful play. The lane opens. Inside Walker. Oh, beautiful pass, Horton Tucker. And Walker up on the ladder.
Over top of the 7'2" Kessler.
Sexton shovels to Kessler. Kessler dunks at the other end. That's his first field goal. Horton Tucker lobs to the rim. There's Kessler as the Jazz have started to find a groove here in this third quarter. Kessler, dribble hand off to Sexton. Sexton works inside and deals back to Kessler for the dunk. Karis LeVert has checked in for the Cavaliers.
Buck inside 10. Collins from in front, half hook, no. Flushed on the follow, though, by the big man. 7-1 Walker Kessler.
Dunn into the front court quickly. Corner three, Clarkson, air ball. Kessler, slam dunk. Been impactful, as we mentioned, in his 11 minutes. 4-point game, and up top, it's Kessler.
Put back for Zach. He just overwhelms the smaller defender underneath, gets inside of him.
Spurs by 15. Clarkson gives to Kessler for the dunk. Here's in Tulsa at Missouri, and a guy who just has excelled as a six-man wherever he's been. George with a miss, Kessler with the follow.
Terrific on the offensive glass. You can't get caught just watching the flight of the ball.
Collins with a miss, Clarkson to
Kessler again. You know, deja vu all over again. He's got 3 dunks in a row here.
Fresh. Thank you. And that's going to be the Smith King center. Clarkson to his right for the perfect pass to Walker.
If you allow Jordan Clarkson to get to his right hand continually, he will pick you apart continually.
Came over in the Donovan Mitchell deal with a gift that keeps on giving. Nice spin by George. And
this is the thing
for Kessler.
This is why guarding a yard is so important.
And by the way, you need to rebound. Dunn leaves it for the easy one. 1-point game inside of 3 to play. Been there, done that late.
Sexton as a starter. There's a nice steal, the second by Dunn. Jazz defense getting the job done. Walker up high off the assist and hammers down his first 2. George trying to force that into Walker. Ball down the floor, so the Utah Jazz get it back. Walker ought to just walk in.
I like it, Bowler. Literally.
Walked it in for 2 more. I tell you, we're going to hit a break here in a second, John. I know Jazz Nation's glad to have you. Fontecchio's going to lead Walker Kessler and should run it home, and he does. That's going to make it a 1-point game. 43% shooter from behind that arc. He'll take 8 shots a game. Olynyk on the lob. Kessler reverse it and put it home.
Where was that?
A missed shot by Powell. The Jazz getting it done on the defensive side. Walker sprints back into front court. Here's JC again on the lob up top. And Clarkson, that's what you call bang, bang.
But Hardaway Jr. and Kyrie lead the charge.
Oh, my. How that was. JC working between the legs. Slides it to KO. 1 bounce. Inside he goes. Clarkson dishes. Walker. Oh, he loves that bucket. Olynyk into the paint, kick it out. Walker maybe took that pass away from George. Now JC strolls inside, launches it, and big Walker Kessler in rarefied air. 15.5 for Bogdanovich. Here's Sexton, baseline floater, put it down. Walker Well, the Jazz have had good looks. Baseline.
Oh, he's got a mismatch out here.
Thought about the three. Fontecchio, he'll drive in the paint. Drop it, reverse it. Walker loves that shot. He'll put it behind his head. 26 for AB. That's 60 between the two former Jazz players. Here we go, overtime. Sexton drives paint, drops it off. Kessler hammers home two.
Done. Walker, nice little dish there.
Clarkson with the Jazz's first triple-double in 15 years earlier this week. It sure looked like a travel, but instead, the assist to Walker Kessler. Clarkson has had some of his best games against the Sixers. Olynyk, a little big-to-big action there, finding Kessler for the jam. 5 points bet, a Fanatics experience. Walker Kessler off the pass from Kelly Oubre Jr. 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. Lead 11. Kessler wide open, and he's not going to miss that.
You know, it's some video evidence. Everybody always thought I was good at horse too. Coach K beat me in horse.
Oh my goodness. Hey, he was a good player at Army. Kessler with the slam. Good thing Coach K didn't have that tape, huh?
Yeah.
I'd love the 90s come back. I had your hair. Nice pass by Markin and the slam by Kessler.
That's one of those calls that sometimes are make or miss.
Fontecchio drives inside, and big Walker Kessler cleans it up and scores his first two. After the Knicks trade, there's JC, pass it, Fontecchio, two hands it to Keontae, dump it. Walker Kessler.
One of the adjustments Utah wanted to make at halftime was getting a better grip on Emmanuel quickly at the top of the key, and I think they've done it.
Kessler, the kid. Jazz beats the Raptors in Toronto on December 23rd, 126-119. Olynyk, put it up on top of the rim, and Walker will do the rest of the dirty work. Chris Dunn on the floor with Šamanić, Ochai Agbaji, Keontae George, and Kessler. George and Walker got something going. Keontae George, who's okay. He was bumped in that hip and puts it right where he had to put it on a beautiful string on top of the rim. Rebounds in the front court, running downhill, takes on Walker and Olynyk. They go back to the corner, and KO's there for the rebound. Boy, it's up and down. There's a lob. Put it down, big man. JC to Kessler.
Injustice as well.
Guys, I grew up in that era, and it's so refreshing to hear.
7-foot shooting.
In college history, not NBA. College.
Okay.
I'm 0 for 1 NBA.
Oh, he only took one.
Probably the worst, yeah, NBA-wise.
Oh, my goodness. The lob ahead and the dunk down, and Utah with the momentum. Yeah, that three-point lead they just had was their biggest of the game. They were down by as many as 17. Marketing into Kessler.
No communication there.
And good looks.
Great looks.
Yeah, that one's a little more challenged. The first two were wide open, though. Clarkson on the switch, and Olynyk for Kessler. Nice extra pass.
Gap for him and Bagley. And see if he can create, not only for himself, but for others.
So you look here tonight, he's already guarding Olynyk. He'll probably have to guard Clarkson. You see Walker Kessler going upstairs. And it's Kyle Kuzma's 103 of the season. Leads the team in that department. The ball movement. Walker Kessler behind his back.
Olynyk knocks the pass away from PJ. Yeah, the pass was back to Brandon after PJ drove. Mismatch. Walker, Kessler. Jordan Clarkson. How about that? Kessler gets it right back. Second dunk for Kessler.
The minute you see a zone, you should get excited. Somebody has to give themselves up and get to the middle, and then everyone eats around that.
Oh, Kessler eats there.
Yes, he does. But they haven't given up many lobs. They've done a good job of protecting the paint in that sense.
Coming off the Jazz bench, his name's been swirling heavily in trade discussions. Kessler, nice pass from Clarkson too. Catch and finish.
Player, coach, general manager. I think he did some television.
He sure did. And nice Reverse dunk. Pass wasn't quite there from Clarkson, but Kessler able to catch and recover.
And Utah, as you said, they're getting good looks inside and outside. Just unable to convert a lot. But Kessler with the offensive rebound put back.
A little rustling. Clarkson, scoop pass. Walker! He loves that baseline put back down. Reverse dunk. Clarkson drops it up to Walker. Oh, that's pretty stuff. Williams misfires. That's his first shot taken in this game. And Keontae back to work. Dishes. Walker with a two-hand put down. And that forces Mark Dagnall to call a timeout.
Just another immense fourth quarter for Jalen Williams. Nice drive and dish that time by Dunn.
What you sign up for and why you get to play in the NBA. Market and Fires won't get it. Chris Dunn. And this is a guy, Andy, you know, he's part of the lineup change that Will Hardy made. Is Kessler able to get to the baseline? It is a business. Let's talk about this deal. It is official now. Just talk about the moves and what it ultimately can do for this team.
Yeah, well, it's a great job by James. You know, Matt, we all work together.
Villa with a beautiful crossover, gets into the paint, loses the handle though. Sexton scoots it up. George stops and pulls for three. No, but Walker Kessler with nobody on him.
About the Warriors, they have some big decisions to make, but Clay said, look, I want to be a Warrior for life. The rest of the way is you get the two-hand put down by Walker.
Keontae needs to have eyes in the back of his head to understand that that whole Lakers team wasn't down court yet, so there's someone behind you.
8 turnovers, 9-point score, but the Jazz get 2 back. Collins fires up a shot short, follows the miss, dumps it. Walker pops it for 2. It's a good long drive. Reeves is down. Jazz attack up top, put it down, Walker. And Sexton gets the assist. Rebound Collins. Jazz need to put together a run, get this crowd re-engaged. One bounce, Walker, up and in.
Great job.
Walker's wide open, easiest bucket of the night.
The vision.
Clarkson stop and go drive. Stop and go drive. Left hand spin right. What a pass. What a pass. Clarkson to Kessler.
Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Affects some of the chemistry in your team, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how they can come together and finish the season.
Oh, Walker loves that shot. That's how you beat the big man.
After a wonderful rookie season, back for year 2. On the bounce, Clarkson lobs. Kessler lays it in. Walker Kessler. You've lost Trey for the season, basically, and you got to find a way, particularly sitting 10th in that play-in. Reverse for Kessler. DeAndre Hunter. Nice pass, found Clint Capella, but Kessler broke that play up. Horton Tucker leaves it. Big fella from Noonan with the dunk.
Well, Horton Tucker, very under control when he went to the basket.
They point to that as a turning point when they were playing well. But Jokic over the top. Down he goes. And it's 5-on-4. Sexton into the lane. Stripped. And right to Kessler, who puts it away.
Continuity really shines in those moments.
Sexton is in the lane. Missed it. Kessler with a tip. No. And Kessler finally puts it in.
You can understand watching the Celtics team why they average nearly 63 points a half. Walker with the follow in his first 2. Here's Sensabaugh. Drives paint. Stops and pop. Jumper off the mark. Nice rebound. Walker taking it. Good attitude.
There you go, Walk.
It is fun to watch because he's articulate and he will answer the question more often than not as Walker Kessler comes in and he's got himself an alley-oop. Under the 4-point lead. Final minute. Sexton right back. Walker Kessler. And he's got the alley-oop up top.
He grabs the rebound. Quad contusion has kept him out a lot as of late, missing 7 of the last 8 games, including last night. But he's playing tonight, but it's Kessler inside with the first 2 baskets for the Utah Jazz. 1 of 5 on threes for the Mavs to start the game as Walker Kessler with the reverse dunk. here in the last few weeks.
Yeah, not just against Luka, against all players.
Yep. Because since the All-Star break, shot clock reset to 14. Here's Chris Dunn using some physicality on the drive to carve out some space, not to shoot, but to pass to Kessler.
That make these broadcasts possible. We're literally just the end product. I mean, we are literally just the end product.
We just name a few, from the graphics to the audio.
George finds JC, and Clarkson does his thing. The look off, floater, up and down. I tell you, that was two beautiful plays. And Gafford again has not missed a shot. He was 10 of 11 Thursday night, 5 for 5 here. Off the glass, too strong. Walker works hard. You betcha, pal. Puts it up and reverse.
Especially as you see Keontae coming to the bench right now, and Keontae's not having a great shooting night as well.
Sexton delivers. And Walker Kessler. Kyrie with 25. Clarkson drives. Put it up. And put it down, Walker. Another assist from JC.
Well, he just squeaked that by the hand of Walker Kessler.
15 off the bench. He's had trouble the last 8. Got a short memory, that's for sure. Sexton takes on Landell, pulls the string, got the bounce, put back by Walker.
Good switching, 5 on the shot clock.
No, they definitely
Third man.
are, yeah.
Kessler with the reverse on the nice baseline move. In 20 consecutive games, which is the longest streak of such in his career. And the meter's still running on that.
What kind of baskets? Make them work on the defensive end. Move the ball around, find the open man. Nice.
Interesting, watching Cleveland. Holds the dribble out to Dunn, just checked in. He goes left to right, in the paint, skips a pass. Walker loves that. The reverse, two-hand dance.